Was kann man ihm, Freunde? Ein Uli und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge der Haus in Fata Morgana. Wir sind heute in der 54. Folge und Freunde, letztes Mal war Wojtek so am Chillen.
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
Ja, Wojtek ist jetzt so ein...
Ja, aber wirklich, sie ist da
Hier.
mal zur Wechslung mal hier.
Wie ist der Name? Amidi.
Willst du mal die Aussprache?
Ja, stimmt. Aber wie schreibt man das weißt du das?
Das ist
Griechisch?
Hier kann, aber Amede.
Mir geht's mir das jetzt aufgefallen.
Stimmt, na gut. Also,
Es ist so wichtig, ganz kurz. Wieso ist das? Warte mal. Oh mein Gott, weil ich das... Nee, kaum, wieso? Egal. Scheiß auf. Ja, Amidee macht man, Freunde.
starten wir direkt rein.
Jetzt geht's wieder zurück, Michael rüber, haben wir aufgehört, Freunde, und let's go. The house was, as it had always been, wrapped in a thick silence. Giselle's shadow, which had been lurking in the halls for about a month, was nowhere to be found. She hadn't come back since running off that day. My secret was still safe. Ja, was ist dein Geheimnis?
Willst du wissen,
Ja, wahrscheinlich in den nächsten Let's Plays kommt jetzt so demnächst. Her efforts had, in the end, all been for naught. Back to the way things were. But despite my mind telling me that it was for the best, I felt a kind of guilt seething in the back of my chest, and any attempts to figure out why only made me feel worse. But the look on her face then...
Please, hey, please, Michael, please just hear me out. I didn't know anything about you. I wasn't sniffing around or trying to bring you harm in any way.
Was that really her just putting on an act because it revealed her scheming? She was screaming though. And she looked genuinely terrified when she knocked my hand away. Hier, schon wieder, zweite Mal berühren, ne? Also, den Curse hat auf jeden Fall nicht, ne? I'm not falling for anything. I feel like I know that frenzied panic. Something doesn't add up. Be quiet. Silence, please. Jetzt stimmen, oder wie? Ah, ne. Ich dachte kurz, weil hier so in Klammern war. Weil ich eben Silence, please. Ich dachte, hier ist irgendwas so am Reden. Ah, schade. My head was pounding beyond belief. I couldn't stand anything. This world, the creature was the witch whispering. The witch is whispering. The archangel looking down upon me seemed to be cackling from somewhere far out of reach. So, for whatever it was worth, to escape from his gaze. Er geht zu seinen Chambern, I guess. I once again drew the drapes over the stained glass window. Back to Giselle. Yo. Neuer Soundtrack, oder nee, der hat doch auch. Boah, guckt sich das Wasser an, Freunde. It's something new. Hey, where are you from? You gonna be here long? Are you?
Laut seid ihr Kinder.
We hardly ever get visitors here, So they're downright awestruck by you.
Warte, der ist Franzose. You'll be getting a lot of attention.
Ja, französische Sprache ist eine hässliche Sprache.
Ja.
You'll be getting a lot of attention for a little, but please don't let it get to you.
No, that's fine. That's just fine. I'll do my best to get along with everyone.
Ha ha! You've got a spark in you that wasn't there yesterday. Anything in particular that cheered you up?
In particular, once I decided I was going to stay here, I just sort of started feeling better about things. And I figured I couldn't stay gloomy forever.
I see. Glad to hear it.
Hey, it's all thanks to you, Amride.
Keep thanking me like that and my cheeks might get stuck red. In any event, I said I'd show you around yesterday. So how about we do that?
Lead the way.
That said, we're a modest little village of about 100. Die werden alle abgeschlachtet. Everyone knows everyone.
For that size, it looks
Oh.
pretty big to me.
Die Musik.
Amide taking the lead, we walked through the village, passing by crop fields and milk cows. The cow house. Jesse. Presumably shared among the villagers. Houses were scattered across an area that seemed far too large for only 100 people. Actually, getting a better look at them, the buildings were dilapidated, looking more like ruins than residents. Ja, ich kann mir schon so denken, wegen den Ruins ist es halt so, dass es was es so heißt, aber
Baufällig. Ja, baufällig.
auffällig, okay. Oh, der Soundtrack war, ne?
Ja, Rundown halt so.
Okay, let's go.
Once upon a time, this was a city rather than a village. When
your ancestors lived there here?
Oh no. We were drifters fortunate enough to come across some decent looking land, so we stuck around.
How do you know what it was like before then?
There were a few stone tablets left behind, and based on what we were able to extract from their texts. This area used to be a large city with a booming economy rivaling that of the capital. There weren't hundreds, but thousands of people bustling about. Merchants from afar came in droves. It was much like how the capital is now. Actually, this area was more open to foreigners. People of all different races speaking as many different languages. It was evidently quite a sight and sound.
I had no idea there was a city here.
That's what happens when a place is wiped from history.
Jo.
Spoiler vorne, Lucy. Ich hätte nicht gehört für was.
Ja. Das sagt auch nichts aus.
I can't tell you how reliable the tablets are, but if you take them at their word, this city lost everything in just a single week. Das erinnert mich an, Spoiler, 20th Century Boys, so Gott hat in 7 Tagen die Welt geschaffen, ich werde sie in 7 Tagen zerstören.
Boah, das ist schon lange her, dass ich gelesen habe.
Ich habe mir letztens ein Video angeschaut. Letztens gerade eben. Ja.
What?
People, crops, livestock, all dead. Maybe it was a natural disaster, a famine, a plague. I can't say for sure. This is what the tablet said though. Oh.
Wow.
Yo, ich hab Gänsehaut. We have been cursed by the witch.
Ah, das ist ein kurzes Bild.
Ja.
Obwohl, das können wir nachher anschauen, ne?
Können wir. Boah, Alter, da war wahrscheinlich nichts, war nur so rot.
Es war so ein. So eine Trompete.
Ja.
Cursed by the witch?
Look over here, there. You see the river? There used to be a magnificent bridge crossing it. But there's hardly anything left of it. If you continue along the path beyond the fallen bridge, there's a forest. That's where I found you. Also da ist Michael. The deeper parts of the forest are so dense you can't see anything but tree trunks and leaves.
Trunks.
Yeah, wait. It's an eerie place, wrapped in a cloud of darkness. If you make it through that, there's a mansion, which is said to be cursed. The witch who supposedly destroyed the city lives in the house deep in the forest. She's been there for years and years and years, and she casts her curse on anyone who goes near it. The city was so large that the mansion was actually in its borders. My guess is the bridge was built to mark the road leading to it. Now, as you can see, the bridge is gone and the house is still standing up practically in ruins. But the mansion alone looks just as it did back then. The witch living in the mansion goes by the name Morgana. Also es ist hier so die Lore, die so Legenden-Lore, die erzählt wird. Gib uns mehr, Amidi. Gib uns mehr. According to the records, someone by that same name was executed in this area for witchcraft. And even in death, she continues to bear her grudge against mankind. Also I guess die Witch wurde halt so executed, also die Real Witch, Morgana, und ist dann wiederbelebt worden, hat kamen ihre Fähigkeiten. Und das kann sie halt auch auf andere machen.
I was looking down into my corpse. Vielleicht.
Ja, wer weiß. Mal schauen, Freunde. Who knows how much of it is true, though? Truth or fiction? The story has taken root in this region. The city's history may be lost, but the legend of the witch continues to be told. People have a tendency to keep stories alive that scare them. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
No, I'm fine.
You're best staying away from the mansion in the forest at any rate. There's no saying what might happen if curiosity gets the better of you. Better safe than sorry, if you ask me. Aside from the mansion, this is as peaceful a village as you'll find. I don't know where you came from, but I'm glad you didn't end up wandering up there.
I know all about the mansion and who lives there.
Nein.
I was there after all. With Michel for a full month. I don't remember any cursed witch.
Ja,
Just a man with a bone-chilling glare.
I know all about the mansion. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
Und auch nicht das Secret von Michel. Wir auch nicht.
You have to know. Maybe the rumors about the witch living there were spread by him. Or perhaps even his family. I could see them doing that. But none of that matters to me anymore. I'm never going anywhere near that house again. The witch's curse, Michel, they're nothing to me. They're a bacterium! Nothing to me. With nothing else, with nowhere else to go, I ended up in this small village. There was no denying that there was very little to speak of here. But I found peace in that nothingness. I couldn't have been more blessed than that such a kind man had found me and welcomed me into his village. The village ran entirely on its own crops and livestock. They had no currency, merely bartered among themselves.
Bartered.
Coming from a merchant's family, everything felt so new. I had never plowed a large plot of land, milked a cow, or used a loom before.
Oh, Digga.
At first I wasn't sure what to think. Being such a departure from my lifestyle in the capital. But over time I grew more comfortable with my new life, and the people of the village started thinking of me as one of them.
Come on, Giselle, come play with us. We're playing hide and seek today.
Ich wusste, dass es so liest. Obwohl es vorher alles gesagt hat, ich wusste es. Du warst so, du schaust erst auf die Uhr. Can't, sorry, I'm spinning yarn.
You can do that later, alligator. Come on, play with us.
Stop that. Then don't pull on my skirt. Oh, alright, you win. When I'm done with this, I'll join you.
Oops. And no ditching. We'll be down at the square, okay? Mickey Mouse.
Got it. See you there.
Ha, ha. The kids have taken quite a liking to you. Warum ist manchmal so ein Lag, wenn man so weitermacht? Schau mal. Also jetzt ist direkt, ne? Aber gerade als er so reinkam, war so ein kleiner Lag oder vorn, bei Michael auch.
Weiß nicht. Amide. You think so?
They've been incredibly lively since you arrived. Children are more sensitive than adults.
Sensitive?
They're very perceptive of how others are feeling. If you begrudgingly play along, they pick up on that quickly. Pick it up. You like children, and that's a wonderful thing. There's not a good woman in the world who dislikes children.
Why, thank you. I don't think it's so much that I like them, as I'm kind of like a big kid myself. I generally enjoy hide and seek. But that's not going to earn me any points.
I like kids too. Watching them, it gives me faith that this world has a bright future.
A bright future? I'd never looked at them that way. They seem to like you quite a bit too, Amide.
Ha ha! Thanks! Though I rarely give my affection to my own kids. Lol.
Oh? You have children?
Oh, heavens no! I thought that was obvious enough. Hä?
Meint wahrscheinlich die zukünftigen.
Ach so!
Yeah.
I'm talking about the future. So, kommt die Zukunft.
Yeah. I see. So from the future.
I need to see your balls.
Ich glaube nicht, dass sowas noch sein wird mit so Zeitmanipulation oder Zeit. Yeah. But knowing you, Amide, I'm sure you'll find someone right for you and have kids of your own in no time.
It's not that easy, sadly. Aber die Flashbacks sind sozusagen, also nicht Zeitmanipulation, aber es ist ja so die Prämisse, wir wissen nicht, wer wir sind. Und haben immer so Doors, die falsch erzählt werden von der Maid. Ja. Aber was der Flashbacks ist, sehen wir zum ersten Mal, so kann man das nennen will. Even in such a small village, there are no ladies who would take interest in me.
You don't give yourself enough credit. I'm fully confident you'll find someone soon enough.
Do you really think so?
No. Absolutely.
No, absolutely not. That perhaps you could be that person.
What? Pardon?
I won't pressure you into it, of course. But I think it would be marvelous to have you in my life in a bigger way.
But it's a little soon for me to think about settling down like that.
Ha ha! It is pretty sudden, I admit. Take all the time you need to consider it.
Ich stell mir gerade so eine Szene vor und er so, ha ha!
So.
Alright.
Ja, der ist jetzt ein aufgeweckter Typ.
I have to go play with the kids now.
Have fun!
I wonder if you really meant it. Armide is a nice fellow, and I'm sure living here would be wonderful. But I can't help feeling something isn't right here.
Jetzt hat sie schon mehrmals gesagt, ne?
Mm.
Ja! Warte mal.
What's the future said?
Wir sehen nur Amede und 2 Kinder. Alle anderen wurden gegessen von ihm. Und dann kann man aber irgendwie sowas. Sie sagt,
Sag du.
sie sagt, ich wollte nur sagen, sie sagt die ganze Zeit, something's not right, so zweimal schon, so, was ist...
Sie hat gesagt, dass der Platz hier ist viel zu groß für so wenig Leute. Weißt du? Er verkauft sie am Schwarzmarkt oder so.
Ja, deswegen ist da ein Haus auch frei gewesen.
Oder es ist so wie bei Gurren Lagann, wo es nur eine begrenzte Anzahl von Leuten geben darf.
Ja, das denke ich jetzt nicht.
Aber das würde
ich denke eher, entweder so eine Scheiße mit...
Er isst sie.
Aber nee, die haben ja Crops und so.
Nein.
Er isst die oder er verkauft sie,
oder
weil...
tötet sie. Er verkauft verkaufen wird es ihn machen, so als Sklaven irgendwo. Und dass er so damit Cash macht.
Ja, oder er ist einfach crazy und hat so seinen Spaß, weißt du?
Aber woher sind die Kinder?
Ja, eben. Gute Frage.
Er hat sie entführt oder so, ich weiß. Ja, das recht, das ist irgendwas.
Weil sie hat jetzt zweimal schon gesagt, something's not right. Ist so.
Ich sag, es hat was damit zu tun, dass hier so auch so ein großer Platz ist und nur so wenig Leute.
Irgendwas muss falsch sein.
Okay. Why am I thinking about him now of all times? That man has no redeeming qualities, not one.
Doch, er hat Aura.
Yeah. As it turned out, Amide was serious about his proposition, and he brought it up every time we ran into each other. Unable to give him an answer, I found myself constantly apologizing to him. Soon winter started giving way to spring.
Oh, Timeskip is no?
On a day where the air still had a brisk winter bite and budding seedlings sparked battles to break through the earth, the seams holding the village together began to come loose.
Okay.
That day, the village men were gathered in the square talking.
Ja, okay, doch mehrere Leute, ne? Also.
But they all had stern looks on their faces. It was clear that something had happened. I obviously couldn't stick my head in, so I waited until they were done and called Amélie. While it was rather awkward, I was still more comfortable asking him for information than anyone
Ja, wie
else.
nutzt ihn aus? Oh, neuer Soundtrack? Oder altes Soundtrack? Digga, was für... Actually...
With a dejected look on his face, he started explaining.
A lord found out about this village.
Oh shit.
Okay, jetzt plotten sie den Lord zu killen. Weil der will jetzt Taxes einlabern.
What?
And he said he's going to place this land under his rule, meaning he'll start collecting taxes. In addition, he's also demanding we pay 5 years worth of back taxes for our unauthorized use of the land. Ein Bastard,
Ich erinnere
Digga.
mich gerade an Arlong.
Ja.
Vor allem, was hat er da gemacht mit dem Geld?
Ja, und vor am Ende einfach alles hops genommen von dieser scheiß Ratte oder so, ne?
Ja. What? That's ridiculous!
Yes, it most certainly is. We obviously don't have the means to pay 5 years taxes. There's no reason for him to take over this village at all. We're completely isolated from the surrounding area after all. Vielleicht will er zur Menschen oder so ein Scheiß. Vielleicht hat er diese Legende gehört mit... Obwohl, wir wissen nicht, ob die true ist, ne? Weil das war auch nur im Folklore. Aber wenn man einen Wunsch erfüllt und dafür einen großen Preis bezahlen muss.
Ja.
Nein. But if he resists, he could send soldiers. It doesn't matter how absurd he is. Ah! It doesn't matter how absurd his claim to the village is. We have no choice but to comply.
That's terrible. What are we going to do then?
She does not care. We're going to do as the Lord demands. Hey, wie denn? The 5 years taxes will have to be paid in installments. Also über Zeit, ne? Some of the men suggested we abandon the land and find somewhere else. But it will take time to cultivate the land and plant new crops. It's no trivial task. We just have to make do with these changes. We use more of the land to grow and try to be more efficient. Will you help in the fields?
Oh, of course. This village is my home now too.
Thank you, Giselle. It will be difficult, but if we all pitch in, I'm sure we can get through this.
I thought the same thing. We all work together, we could make it through this rough patch.
Am Ende ist es die Bollinger Family, der Lord.
So close. But the collection of taxes brought more than just a burden for everyone to share. It brought emotional strain and conflict to the village too. So yeah.
Ja, Leute, die gehen wollen. Oh. Your family has more hands to work the fields. Also Leute, die gehen wollen, Leute, die nicht gehen wollen und so. Mad und so einfach, I guess.
Auch so, dass die hier was sagen.
Ja. I have a sickly child. You expect him to work any harder than he is? I know you're hiding grain in your cellar. You have more than us. Let us keep a little grain. You have more. Das erinnert mich. No, Moment. No, you have more. You both have more than us.
When their comfortable lives fell under attack, the villagers' top priority became their own property. The corporation was only temporary, and before long, everyone became a threat. The negative energy only built on itself, its growth accelerating like a boulder rolling down a hill, and it wasn't long before their sights fell on me, the outsider.
Alles ist durch dich passiert, du Witch, save someone.
Ooh!
Come on, get moving!
Oh, stop there! Why are you doing this?
I stopped once you've taught us everything!
Told you every what? Nah. One morning a man dragged me from my house and took me to the square. There the entire rest of the village was gathered, all eyes on me.
Also die Truth ist von wo sie kommt.
Entire rest, also auch Amide?
I guess.
What? What's this about?
Ich wollte ja wissen, von wo sie
Ich
ist.
denke halt auch so, sie kommt und dann ein bisschen kürzer danach.
Ja, sie ist die Witch. Sie sollte so scouten für diesen
Ja,
Lord,
ja,
den sie safe.
ja.
Oh, don't play stupid! We all know it was you!
What was me?
Das Thief!
Er auch!
Ja, sie war's ja auch.
Ah, Mide?
Nee,
Dein
Thief?
Scheiß
Ja, was wurde
Name.
gestohlen?
Oh. From the crowd appeared someone I knew quite well. The ever affable village representative. The man who had saved my life. But in his eyes now...
I thought you were better than that.
Yeah, where's the proof? Was contempt, anger, scorn. So many different shades of negativity. I recognized what I saw in his glare immediately as someone who had been subjected to those looks before. But why? For what reason was he looking at me like that?
Irgendwas wurde gestohlen, niemand framed sie.
I couldn't have made sense of what was happening. So I stood there, stupefied. Vielleicht haben sie so die Taxes in der fetten Box gesammelt und das wurde gestohlen. Wie bei Onkis. Von Nami.
Nee, ich weiß, was mir an Erased. Fuck, wo ist es?
Ja.
Dann hat die eine das bei Kabe reingegangen und sie dann Schnauze halten! Dumme Kuh!
Ja.
Ich hab jetzt was nicht tun, das wenn ich auch Hunger will.
Ja.
Das ist so geil. There's been a rise in reports of people having things stolen lately. Okay, nee.
Warte. Ich sag,
Überzeugt.
er war's.
Er?
Ja.
It's something's not right. Auch, ne? Nicht vergessen.
Er war's.
Die Kinder wurden ausgebildet von ihm.
Mhm.
This village is too small to attract bandits though. Since the Lord knew and now demands we pay him taxes, even the smallest item lost can have a dramatic impact on a family's living conditions. What you've done is no joke.
Well, wait, hold on a second. I haven't stolen anything. Why do you think
You have been seen in the act.
Wer ist der Zeuge? What? Who is the fucking witness?
So long as there is testimony against you, your guilt is assured.
Du, das passiert ist, dann sag ich, was passiert ist.
Wenn ich wer recht hat.
What?
Das ist
Who
Bullshit.
says they saw me? I swear I didn't do anything. They're obviously lying.
You're the one who is lying. You've been playing us for fools this whole time. Everything was fine. Fine until you showed up. We managed not to get found until you showed up. Shut up.
No, no, that is not my fault.
Giselle, apologize to the village and return what you've
Die
taken.
sagen nicht mehr was. Und wer sie gesehen haben soll, was ist das für ein Trial, hallo? Haben eine Idee. Don't you believe me?
There were multiple witnesses.
Yeah, step forward.
Several different people saw you stealing. I've known these people long enough to be family, and I trust them like family too, they're not liars.
This is all a setup. I don't know this guy. But, no, they're framing me. I didn't see anything, I swear.
Framing you? No, you want to put this on us, woman! Unbelievable! Have you forgotten we welcomed you into our village?
No. Amide, please believe me. You of all people should believe me.
You've been avoiding me of late, haven't you?
What?
Because you had something to hide, correct?
No.
What other reason could you have to avoid me?
Why? How can he say these things? Why won't he believe me?
Die spielst aber auch echt scheiße.
Was soll ich spielen?
Ja, hallo, ausspielen einfach.
So.
So sagen so, give me proof, who's that? Was wird überhaupt gestohlen?
Was soll ich tun? That's the witness. What's your...
Now, return the things you've stolen.
I can't. I never stole anything. How am I supposed to return something I don't have?
I see, so you've already moved the stolen goods.
Bitch! What the fuck are you talking about? Also, Twist ist was doch sie. Wir haben es nicht gesehen, es war offscreen.
She said...
Das weiß ich noch, jetzt Split Personality hat jetzt.
Nein, nicht Split Personality, sie darf einen Willen. She said she doesn't have them anymore, folks. Nee, keine Ahnung.
Folks.
How should we deal with this? Ja, die verkaufen sie an den Lord. Oh, so eine Scheiße. Rough her up there, she talks.
Burn the witch.
Yeah! She's not getting up that easy. Give us back our property.
Why is this happening to me? The harsh new rulership has driven these people mad.
Das ist korrekt.
I need to get away from this village quick.
Restrain her!
Oh. No! Get your hands off me!
Have you forgotten everything we've done for you? All that matters is that you don't have to suffer, is that it?
I didn't do anything.
Take her to my house. We'll make her tell us everything. Ist sie gefoltert?
No! Stop! You've all gone mad! Please, come to your senses. Das fuckt mich grad so ab, Alter. With men on all four sides of me, all four sides of me, I was dragged into Amide's house. Scheiß Name, Alter. He sat coolly in a chair and they shoved me to my knees before him.
Die Musik? I'll ask you this one more time. Giselle. Where did you put the things you
Ja, Digga,
stole?
was labern die auch? The things, sag doch einfach. And I'll keep giving you the same damn answer. I didn't take anything from anyone. Please believe me.
Do you swear with God as your witness?
I do, I swear with all my heart.
You don't actually believe her, do you, Amide? She not only sold us out to a lord, she's now threatening to make our lives downright impossible.
Again, that's just coincidence. Listen to me, Amide.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the woman hath committed 3 sins. She has lied, she has stolen, and she has betrayed her fellow man.
Why are you doing this, Amide? You were such a good man.
I'm deeply disappointed in you, Giselle. They get lost. As much as I don't want to do this, I have to get the truth from you.
Amide! Ah, of course. Why didn't I see it? I'm still just an outsider to them. Why would he believe a stranger's words over the words of the village, his family?
The water.
The windows. Well,
Es wurde gestohlen, I guess, ne? Water.
a man set a wooden well bucket on the floor in front of me.
Achso, nee, sie machen so drown,
Oh,
nicht
shit.
drown, I guess, wie bei
Ja.
Kaio.
Mhm. Oder was es auch gibt, ist so, man tut irgendwie so ein Tuch, so ein
Ja.
weißes Tuch über den jemanden, das fühlt sich an, als würde
Ja,
er...
nicht Tuch auch, aber so ein Beutel und dann
Ja,
macht man sowas und dann fühlt sich als würde man drown, aber
Ja, das meine ich.
man drownt nicht.
Ja, nicht Tuch, ja. In it wasn't clean water from the well though, but grimy, murky wastewater. Ooh. I reflexively turned my head from the stench, but the man behind me grabbed me by the hair. Bro, this ganze door is nur the suffering. But before I had the chance to realize what was happening, the world around me went brown. Ah!
Warte kurz. Digga, Wastewater ist echt so kacke, ne? Also wirklich so Scheiße von Tieren und von Menschen. Digga, und Piss und alles.
I struggled with all my might to break free, but my arms were tied behind my back. I didn't have the strength to overpower the man holding my head down. Reflexively gasping for air, a stream of filthy water poured into my mouth.
Digga. Pull her out. We get nothing if she dies. You get, ach Digga. Put her back in.
Bro,
And keep at it until she decides she's ready to talk.
wir geben nicht mal eine Chance zu talken. Ja, genau.
Ach, das war auch Wastewater. How unsightly. And to think I ever considered marrying this woman. Digga, ihr macht sie gerade in Scheißwasser, also wirklich Scheißwasser, so mit Kacke, Pizza und was weiß ich noch, was da drin ist, weggeworfenem Kaum, irgendwas für Scheiße, ne? Und dann sagt er sowas.
Und
Also-
ohne Proof, nur mit...
Ja.
Okay, die Witnesses, aber was wurde gestohlen? Nicht mal eine Chance, sich zu verteidigen, hallo?
Guck mal, also wirklich, ich wollte gerade sagen,
Ich wollte gerade einen Vergleich machen, aber sag du.
so mit Hasscharakter mit Maria, aber Maria hat absichtlich
Ja.
gemacht. Wenn jetzt doch gleich herauskommt, oder so, dass sie es absichtlich machen, weil
Die geframed haben, so.
hier kam, aber wieso auch immer, also dass irgendwie Amides
Ja,
mit
dann
abgemacht,
haben wir den
dann
Weil-
I will kill you like a dog.
Das fuckt mich gerade mehr ab als
macht
bei Moited Girl bei Jacopo, weil das war halt so, man fuckt ab, dass sie nicht so da eingeschlossen wird und Jacopo denkt das und das, aber hier, sie wird so in Scheiße getunkt. Hallo? Und
Ja.
davor muss sie auch viel mehr leiden, also. Amide, du Huren. Okay, weiter geht's. Mal schauen, ob jetzt. Am Ende hat's doch schon. Ich kann es gar nicht gut nachmachen, was soll ich denn Sounds machen?
We can stop whenever you want, Giselle.
Vor allem, was wollen die jetzt hören? Ja, ich war's.
You just have to tell us the
Die
truth.
wollen ja das zurückhaben.
Ja. Help please, I guess.
I was given no time to rest. My head shoved into the bucket, then pulled out just long enough for me to steal a breath before going back in over and over again. Not the person in that room objected to the abuse I was receiving.
Noch alle anderen, Digga.
Ja, es stehen so 4 Leute.
Villager 1, 2 und 3, Hunde.
I had prayed for a good harvest with these people. They had taught me how to use a loom, something I had never touched before. We had loved together, lived together. They were normal people. Perfectly ordinary, kind, helpful, friendly people. Not at all cruel or inhumane. Mhm. But now... vielleicht wurden sie irgendwie so verhext von der Witch oder so. Oder sind einfach Pisser.
Ich dachte auch zuerst, aber ich denke eher, es ist einfach so, die sind alle so am Ragen wegen dem Lord und dem Stress.
Oder, was auch wäre, kann sein, tut es.
Ja.
Vielleicht gibt es gar keine Witch und es ist nur so. Die Leute ist einfach so.
Und was war dann da 1, 2 und 3?
Was meinst du?
Ja, wenn es keine Witch gibt, dann gibt es auch keine Reincarnation. So wurde zumindest in Dorf 4 angesagt am Ende.
Ja doch, es muss eine Witch geben. Alleine das so, der Haus in Fata Morgana, die Witch heißt Morgana, das kommt. But now they burn with a frenzy that overshadowed all my memories of them. And every gargle, gasp and grunt they got from me fueled that fire. Bro, also sie hatte alles Recht hier zum Willen zu werden. Also wenn sie das Dorf abschlachtet, I will be there. Dozens of eyes, laced with madness, stared down upon me, rejoicing all my suffering, at my suffering. My consciousness was slipping away from me. I thought I could hear laughing and chattering, but it all passed through my ears as mere noise, nothing I could make sense of.
Good. Our A with...
She can't get away with it. Ah!
Stay with me.
Ah! Me too.
Oh, thank goodness, you're awake.
Wait, what was I just doing? Alright, I was in the forest on the verge of death, then Amelie found me and...
We almost lost valuable manpower there. Krass. We were just discussing what to do about you, Giselle, and we decided to make you village property.
No, he didn't save me.
If you agree to work for us, we put this whole nasty mess behind us. You may be worthless in the fields and terrible with a loom, but there's plenty you can help with. Ja, weil sie es noch nie gemacht hat, hä? Als ob jemand von Anfang an das perfekt...
What are you going to make me do?
You like to get your hands dirty. And considering I found you half dead in the forest, I doubt the rest of you is any cleaner.
Me too.
It seems we've come to an agreement. What? I'll keep watch over her starting today, to make sure she stays in line and doesn't steal anything else.
Dirty, stays in line. The way they're looking at me. They didn't have to spell it out. No. Anything but that. Please, have mercy.
If you're begging for mercy, that means you know you've done something wrong.
Digga, fick dich!
Let's see. There is one way, she said.
What?
Give back what you stole, naturally. But if you're going to insist that it's not possible, then bring us something of equal value.
Ja, dann sag halt, was es war.
Also soll sie was sagen, soll was stehen. Jetzt geht sie zum Menschen, steht da irgendwas, I guess. Oder keine Ahnung. And if you can't do that, then your life belongs to the village.
The men were cackling. They knew I couldn't do it. And they were enjoying watching me squirm.
Was für Bastarde, Digga, wirklich.
Yeah.
Take your pick, Giselle.
Something of equal value. If I can get that, then you'll set me free. In that moment, a little bit of darkness bubbled up in my head.
Hard.
Oh, my heart. Something maleficent whispered in my ear.
The witch?
Yo.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yo.
Ah, nee. If you are in need of money, help yourself to some of the furniture.
Okay. Nicht vergessen, aber ja.
There's a village not far from here. Yeah.
Okay.
Trade it for food, Then make your way to a larger town.
Aber wusste auch, wo Village ist.
Mhm.
I think I know where you can get something worth of some money. The mansion in the forest has some fairly valuable furniture in it. Oh god.
Das ist sie verplappert, ne?
Yeah. When did I become? You can steal some of that to sell for good money. Such a despicable woman. Das Möbel in the furniture.
Hmm. You mean the cursed mansion? Oh, egal. You expect us to go there? Are you out of your mind? Anyone who goes near the village house is killed by the witch's curse.
There is no witch living there. There is no curse.
Giselle, what do you know about that mansion?
I lived there for a while. Well, for a month.
You what?
The son of a noble lives there. He's human, and he's alone.
A noble? What's a noble boy doing this far from the city?
I presume he was banished there. I was sent to the mansion from the capital to act as a servant. There was plenty of value in the house. Shelves lined with books. There should be more than enough pay of the Lord. Sorry. There should be more than enough to pay the Lord 5 years worth of tax. Okay, ich habe einen Call. Sie gehen zur Mansion, aber sie ist weg oder so. Okay, wie es da weitergeht.
Is what you're saying true?
I would not lie. As bewilderment spread through Amide's house, I was unable to look at anything but the floor. I couldn't stop trembling. To protect myself, I had sold out Michael.
You swear there's just a single man living in that house? Naja, die Witch ist vielleicht auch dort da. Aber, ne, wer weiß.
Yes, it's only him.
Alright. Ja, sie weiß nicht, dass dieser andere Typ da in der Nähe ist. Der ist auch was soll.
Stimmt.
If it turns out you're lying, you'll pay. Okay, everyone, you heard her. Tell all the young men to get ready.
Ja, das glauben sie dann instantly, wenn sie denken, oh ja, was wir kriegen, was können wir kriegen.
Vor allem überall nur young men und men und men. Also, hier wurde nicht einmal gesagt, irgendeine woman, ne?
Ich schwöre, das machen die wahrscheinlich mit jeder Woman, die hierher kommt. Und dann so, the property of the village now.
We're going up to the mansion in the forest. And just to be safe, make sure everyone brings something they can use as a weapon. And you, Giselle, you're coming with us. You'll be leading the way. Listen to me. Don't think about trying to run.
Right.
Wirklich, was ein Spaß hier, Digga.
On the cusp of springtime, I found myself trekking through the dreary forest I had thought I would never set foot in again. How had I ended up here? How could I never manage to avoid getting myself in this situation? And who would have guessed that my reason for returning to the mansion would be to loot it?
Looten. Holt die 2 Millionen Gold, 2 Millionen Elixier, 20.000 Dunkles.
2 Millionen ist crazy.
Ja, ist schon stark, das kriegt man aber hin manchmal.
I prayed to God to show even a little mercy and ensure Michel was living. Though I knew the chances of that happening were almost zero. After several hours of walking, we broke through the thick woods and the mansion appeared before us. Okay.
Was auch geil wäre, wenn Mikkel jetzt doch irgendwie einen Curse hat, aber irgendwie anders und sie dann jetzt alle abschlachtet.
Warte, vielleicht können wir uns irgendwie denken, was passieren wird. Vielleicht können wir uns halt denken, was passieren wird was in den Fake Memories passiert ist von dem Dorf hier. Weil dort kamen ja auch Leute.
Ja, so sagt man.
Und die hat er dann so mit seinem Curse getötet, was er wollte.
The end of me.
Ja. Mal schauen, was dann passieren wird hier.
Ja, kann man mal schauen. Und dann sehen wir nächstes Mal, wie die es looten. Die holen extra richtig schön Gold, Elixier, Dunkles, wie ihr es könnt, ne? Das ist gerne lange in der Bloodshed, in der Parts, Videos, Streams, was ich noch hab. Und echt nice Folge. Bastarde, by the way.
Ja,
Aber nice so erzählerisch. Ich hoffe, dass jetzt aber die auch gefickt werden, so wie Maria.
Ja, wir kriegen jetzt.
Wenn nicht, dann. I will not tolerate it.
Nee, also die werden jetzt. I will be there, nächste Folge.
Ja, I hope so. Naja, damit würde ich sagen, Freunde, Wiederschauen und
Reinhauen.
ciao.